First of all, cat marketing. There's a lot of cat owners, myself being one of them. So we're going after the cat crowd. It's an authoritarian song, and the song is sung by the head of the X and I to the world. So in the story organization, the X and I are sort of helmeted, faceless drones, soldiers, and any one of the X and I can speak, and they all speak the same language. So one of the heads of the X and I, or all of them, doesn't really matter, steps up in front of a microphone because, of course, in the last song/episode, the army of ships that were in the sky, thousands and thousands of them prisoners in exile, per June's sort of rebellious act of saying, to heck with it, I'm going to go after Shiny, and all these ships float off into space. Well, now you have a global problem where the entire Earth now sees that all these people who are prisoners up in space in exile, of course, everybody knows what those ships are. Suddenly that part of the sky is now dark. They know that all those ships have floated away. So the propaganda arms of the world, of course, are back spinning for the government, and there's enough pressure on the X and I that they actually have to make a statement. So this is the X and I statement to the world, basically saying, you didn't see what you saw, you don't know what you know, trust us, we got it all handled, nothing to worry about, technical glitch, it'll be handled, go back to your phones and your somnambulance. The song isn't particularly deep because, like all propaganda, it's sort of neutered and crystalline and sanded down to make the message clear, which is the government sort of flexing its muscles saying, hey, that man in the Santa suit over there, he's not standing there. He's not standing there. It's just an illusion. Carry on about your day. Don't worry about what you saw. We got this handled. And so, like all good propaganda messages, it gets kind of straight to the point. And it's been beta tested, let's say. Okay, I'm going to use a real life example, but I'm going to make up some facts that aren't real. Does that make sense? Something happens in the world. There's an explosion somewhere. The government comes out and says, it was a technical glitch. Something went wrong. It was an automated system. Nobody's fault. Nothing to see. Move on. And then 3 hours later, somebody posts some video because somebody just happened to be standing there with a phone and recording it. And you actually see a guy walk up to the thing, press a button, and then there's an explosion. Now, the government is on the record saying there was nothing to see. Don't worry about it. Now they have to backspin and create another layer of propaganda saying, well, we didn't know that, or no, we knew that, but we didn't want to tell anybody because we didn't want to scare anybody. So now they double down on the thing. And I feel pretty confident saying this, that people in power are well aware of whether or not their messaging is working because they have people beneath them that report back to them, hey, that thing you floated out, there's no pushback. We're good. You don't have to sort of double or triple down on this. Or, hey, you're getting a lot of pushback on social media. People aren't buying this.